From the day my first child was born, I knew that I could not fail at one thing in my life: being a good mother. My most challenging and important role would be to help shape those little beings of pure potential. Jobs, friends, and even spouses come and go, but your children are yours forever, even when they set sail away from the motherland. As they head out to sea, we begin to question ourselves. Were we always there for them when we were working so hard? Were we present enough at their soccer games, recitals, and birthdays? And when they were hurt or sick? Were we able to rejoice with them when they did well at school or mastered some new skill? Did we give them too much or too little? Did we pay attention enough to sense the things they weren't saying, to sense when they were hiding their anger, sadness, or pain? The myriad of questions that run through our minds as we helplessly watch that vessel carrying our precious cargo sail into uncharted waters. The ship's pilot left on the shore. The analogy of the pilot is a good one, for it's a vital job on any vessel. We parents are here to guide, love, and nurture our children's emotional development so that they can set sail on their own adventure to happy, healthy, and productive lives. To be a good pilot is a daunting task in today's frenzied world. It requires focused attention and commitment. This is hard when both parents are working full-time to make ends meet, when technology is robbing the intimacy from family life, and so many other challenges keep us from being fully present for our children's safety and well-being. The demands of raising children can create more stress than we ever imagined possible. And yet there can be no job or commitment more important than the emotional imprint we make on the babies we've brought into this world. When I was a little girl, I longed for the day I'd become a mother. I brushed my doll's hair, fed her imaginary food, and sang her lullabies before tucking her into bed with me at night. I drew pictures of a house with a white picket fence threaded with roses. The door to that house was always open, ready to welcome the children from the neighborhood. My vision seemed so perfect, and the life I imagined so easy. I was going to be the chef, the baker, the homemaker. My days would be filled with happiness and joy. What an idyllic dream. Guess what? Things didn't turn out that way. My firstborn, Oliver, nearly died at birth. My second baby, Kate, was a year old when her father and I divorced, creating even more uncertainty and sadness. That's when I discovered that children are nothing like dolls, and that being a parent is really hard. Even fame and fortune can't make those things better. In fact, they can make raising children that much more challenging. My most joyful discovery at this difficult time was that in spite of the enormous responsibility of nurturing my children, my heart not only grew larger, but seemed to expand until it could hold a limitless amount of loving kindness. Sometimes, though, even a mother's love isn't enough. Being a single parent was so challenging. As I tried to juggle all my responsibilities and working demands with being there for my children. I even became an assistant soccer coach, though I barely knew the rules of the game. I can laugh about that now. But the tears came at night when I'd lie alone in bed wondering what happened to my perfect dream. Would I ever find a man to love who would love my children as I do? It just seemed so impossible. And then a miracle happened. I met Kurt Russell. He came into our lives and swept us up in his nurturing, paternal arms. He brought joy, pure love, and devotion to us. He also brought his son, my stepson Boston, into our lives, adding to the happiness of our combined families. Wyatt was born 3 years later, the final strand threading us together. I am now the proud grandmother to Ryder, Wilder, Bodie, and our new addition, Bing. I have the family I've always dreamed of having. Miracles can happen.